What I want to go over right now is the agenda and basically what's happening this week. Today's Tuesday. Well, you, you'll be in class on Tuesday. As you can kind of tell, I'm not feeling good right now. So that's why I'm just recording this now. It's Monday night. Few things. So today's Tuesday, and there is a test next class on Thursday. The main topics of the test will be all the history stuff, isotopes, mass number, atomic number, moles, molar mass. Bring a calculator. So you need to bring a calculator in the test. Calculators are not allowed, but obviously cell phones are allowed, but calculators are allowed. So bring a calculator in the test. You probably actually could do the test without a calculator. And on Thursday is all multiple choice. So you probably could kind of figure it out even without a calculator. So even if you didn't bring one, you'd probably be okay. I have posted on Schoology the chapter 3 review, which I want to go over in a minute or two. The notes, also look through the notes that are posted in the September 21st, 22nd folder, as well as the textbook. If you have not skimmed through the chapter 3 textbook, this is a chapter 3 test. So the materials in the textbook, which are the same as the stuff material in the notes, which is the same stuff as exactly what all the Edpuzzle CK12s are. It's all the same material, but if you have not looked at the chapter 3 textbook, please do so. And another thing, poster project, originally supposed to be due on this week, Thursday. Bring it Monday. You don't want to deal with it. Let's not worry about having a project and a test on the same day. So test is next class Thursday. Okay, test is next class Thursday. But the project, you can bring it in on Monday. Basically, you got an extra weekend. Okay, so poster project, you turn it in on Monday. Originally, it's supposed to be Thursday. There is some Schoology work, so I'm not there today, obviously. And there is some Schoology work, and that Schoology work is chapter 4 stuff. Fine, that's not on the test next class. But chapter 4 stuff is obviously the next material, but that is what the Schoology work is on there, online. Okay, so that is the agenda. What I want to show you now is basically the chapter 3 review stuff. Okay, so this chapter 3 review. It is on Schoology, and if you look in the folder for today, October 2nd, 3rd, you'll see a chapter 3 review. Let me click on it. So let me shrink my head. Okay, and blow up this thing. So what this thing is, these says chapter 3 test topics. If it's on here, it will be on the test. So again, if it's on here, it will be on a test. If it's on here, it will be on a test. Does that mean that everything's on the test is on here? Mostly. I don't want to say 100%, but 90+% of the stuff that's on the test will be on this thing. Okay? So that means, yes, you will need to know who Millikan is and what his experiment showed. And again, it's multiple choice. So it'll be Millikan's experiment showed or he discovered A, the proton, B, the electron or the mass of the electron, C, the nucleus, or D, something else. Okay? So you will need to know the main people, including people like the person who discovered the nucleus by bombarding gold foil with positively charged particles. So you will need to know the people, what they discovered, and with what experiments. So who discovered what, how. You don't need to know any dates or anything like that. Again, this is in chapter 3. I believe it's section 2 of the textbook. Other things you need to know, like the mass of a neutron is approximately, what the nucleus is made up of, protons have what charges, isotopes are atoms with the same element with different what, carbon 12 and carbon 14 are what, are what. Again, it's going to be multiple choice. Isotopes differ in, so I'm not going to read them all because you can read these all yourself. But if it's on here, it will be on the test. And there's a few things you see, like here, neutral nitrogen 15 has how many protons, neutrons, electrons? You see it says approximately 8 of these. So there's going to be approximately 8 questions where you're given like carbon 14. how many protons, neutrons, electrons are in carbon-14? Or uranium-238, how many protons, neutrons, electrons? There will be approximately 8 questions like that. Not exactly, but something about protons, neutrons, electrons. And on the last page of it, there will be several questions like changing moles to grams or grams to moles. So that involves you finding molar mass. And of course, you need to know what a mole is, like the number of mole is, Avogadro's number, which is technically the next question. So if it's on here, it is on the test. If it's on this paper, it's on the test. So it's like, do I really need to know who's studied chemistry and proposed an atomic theory? Yes. If it's on here, it will be on the test. Again, it is in the notes. So there's stuff like, hey, here's chapter 3, notes part 1. Who created the atomic theory and what are parts of the atomic theory? So that's where was it? Who studied chemistry and proposed an atomic theory? Whose atomic theory was it? And what are the parts of it? 1, 2, 3. So what are parts of atomic theory? I'm not going to read that to you right now. But so those are so these test topics. So in today's folder, the test topics, chapter 3 test review. I also have this chapter 3 review with notes. This I did in 246, basically, well, Monday. So this is the same thing except I wrote on it. So abbreviation for, let me blow this up. Abbreviation for atomic mass units is AMU. Element has X protons, Y neutrons, Z neutrons. What is the mass number? Which is X plus Z. So I wrote this. This is actually stuff I wrote in class on the 246 day, which was Monday. So if you want to see like what I wrote in my other classes, this is what I wrote in my other classes. This is what I would have done today in class if I were feeling well. So who studied chemistry and proposed the atomic theory? Dalton. So either way, again, those two things are in today's folder. Chapter 3 test review and chapter 3 test review with the notes. And so those things are online. The notes I posted in the September 21st, 22nd folder. Poster project again, turn it in on Monday. Don't bring it to class on Thursday. I mean, you can if you feel like it, but it's not going to be due till Monday now. Basically, take an extra day. Also, it's just better you study for the test and then work on the project later on. Okay. And yeah, the Schoology work is chapter 4 stuff. Yes, chapter 4 is not on the test on Thursday. Right, so the test again on Thursday is all multiple choice, at least that portion. On Thursday, I'll tell you about possibly another additional thing where you can show your work. But if we do that, that would be on Monday. I'll tell you that on Thursday. I plan to be back Thursday, I hope. It's just as I'm feeling under the weather right now. I don't even sound normal right now. But so be nice to the sub. I don't know who it is. In fact, I didn't even set up sub. I'm going to do that after I finish posting this video. And yeah, I will hopefully see you on Thursday for the test. Bring a calculator, bring a pencil, and good luck to you. And I can't stop the video.